Howdy folks, today we're looking at Cloak and Dagger Volume 1, Number 3 from 1983 in Marvel Comics. The Darkness and Light duo continue their premiere miniseries as the pressure of an untenable situation drives the two further apart. Writer Bill Mantlo makes the decision to use their first solo spotlight as an extended character piece, 4 vignettes built around the dysfunctional partnership of Tandy Bowen and Tyrone Johnson, whose powers bond them in a fundamental manner that is also seemingly desperately unhealthy. You couldn't ask for a better vehicle for character melodrama than this, two characters who need each other to survive, who are also slowly killing each other. Notably, neither of the duo's two major supporting characters, Father Delgado and Detective O'Reilly, seem to think it's a stable situation, with the former pleading with Dagger to leave Cloak, and the latter believing them both to be dangerous killers. It's combustible, as we see at the start of this issue, with Cloak having run away to live in the sewers so as not to hurt Dagger anymore by stealing her light. If you were wondering if you were going to see more in the way of formative imagery for the next generation of comics artists, there's plenty of lovingly over-rendered sewer and back alley scenes, and Cloak palling around with the city's homeless population, a setup intimately familiar to anyone who ever read an issue of Spawn. The series still looks great, and it's not hard to see why the team of Leonardi and Austin imprinted so heavily on subsequent artists. This was the state of the art for 1983, and doors opened accordingly. Not long after this, Leonardi began his stints as rotating fill-in artist for both Amazing Spider-Man and Uncanny X-Men, so you couldn't ask for a higher profile. Of course, I'm also left wondering if this series was so influential, just why the characters themselves often seemed to languish going forward. I think there's something to be said for the fact that as well developed as the core duo and their immediate supporting cast may be, the series refuses to give them actual villains to fight. They're crime fighters in the most literal sense. They fight killers and thugs on the street level in New York. Notably, the Kingpin or Silvermane are nowhere to be seen, despite having already fought the duo in Spectacular Spider-Man. It's indicative of the problem, I think, that when the belated attempt was made to give the pair an actual arch-nemesis by 1987, they created an evil sorcerer whose name is unfortunately a racial slur, which I'm not going to repeat here. You can go look it up.